congratulate yourself. Because somehow, some way, you made it here. You pushed through a sea of BS that could fill the Potomac, and you made it to this page. A page that's different. In fact, the only page in this debased industry that's not actually interested in your 37 or 47 bucks. The only page that's not interested in pumping you so full of hype, fake stories, and ridiculous claims that you can't even see straight. Hi, I'm Tim Becker, and on behalf of my business partner Jesse Reagan and I, we want to welcome you to our world. Get ready for a truth infusion in a world that has been built on lies. Because here, on this page, I talk straight 100% of the time, every time. And like I said, my goal here is not to sell you a damn thing. I have two things that I do want to go over. Number one, I want to show you how to go from where you are right now to your first fast commissions. And to launch you from one sale to a supplemental income generated online with just 1 to 2 hours of work per day. Sort of like I do here. Why? Because I can. And because when you've got something this good, and you're making this as easily as I do, you can't help but share it. And I truly believe everything you've done in your entire life up to this point has been a precursor to this very moment in time. So I suggest you get serious. I suggest you listen carefully to every word you're about to hear, because this is as real as it will ever get. Now let me ask you, are you hurting for money right now? Are you hurting for fast money right now? Are you hurting for fast money right now that doesn't take more than an hour or two per day of work? If you answered yes to any of these, that means that until now, this whole internet marketing thing isn't coming as easily as everyone told you it would. And I'm not surprised, because I know the people you've been learning from. And trust me when I tell you, succeeding with them is like a rabbit succeeding in a lion's den. I know it's harsh, but you already know it's true, and that most of them don't give a damn about your success. And it shows. The only thing that is surprising here is the fact that you're still around. Because by every right, you should have left this industry long ago. With all the smoke and mirrors, shenanigans, and downright debauchery that has infected this industry for years like a plague. But despite all that nonsense, you didn't give in, and you didn't give up on yourself or your dreams of online income. And I can relate to that. Because I've been there. I've been through the same hell and been stuck with the same feelings of loneliness, helplessness, and betrayal. So let me tell you right now, with all the sincerity I can muster in my body, I'm your only real hope. And I'm going to pull you out of this trap if it's the last thing I do. No, I'm not going to do it for you like all the cheats promise you. But I will give you the opportunity to take action and join a very small group of growing true millionaires who are the good guys in a world gone wrong. I'm going to give you the exact tools we use today, ourselves, to make honest, ethical, and outrageously generous livings online that we turn around and use to help our family, friends, and communities. I'm talking about a rare gem, a tiny group of entrepreneurs who are committed to creating wealth for ourselves and then turning it around and sharing it with the next guy who really wants it. Now, if you really want it, you will sit your butt down for the next few short minutes while I lay it all on the line for you. So don't think you're going anywhere. But first, you need to know the facts so you can get the greater picture. Let's talk about the internet you're using right now, what it really holds and where it's really going. Facts. The last 5 years alone, the number of people connected to the internet has grown 500%. There are, at the moment, already over 204 million cell phone users connected to the internet worldwide. Mobile payments alone are predicted to generate almost $11 billion of transactions by 2011. In the USA alone, over 20 billion online transactions were recorded last year. 1.9 trillion was the total value of these transactions. Fact, and in 2012, all numbers will get smashed. Which leads me to the following conclusion. The internet is on fire. The numbers don't lie. More money is being spent every year, which means more money is being made every year by internet marketers. Like you, right? So here's a weird question. If 1.9 trillion, which equals approximately 2,000 billion, that's a lot of zeros, per year, is buzzing by you on the same internet you're using right now, and you're an internet marketer, then why can't you seem to make a single buck? How is it that with all these endless streams of products and valuable information online, not one of these gurus has been able to help you even pocket a millionth of a 1% of this cash party on a reliable basis? You need to know the answer to that question before you go on. And if you don't, I'll enlighten you, because there is only one answer. The people in charge of this information aren't interested in giving you something that works. It's kind of like playing poker when one player stole all the aces. You've been dealt a hand you cannot win. And because the people in charge of this industry don't need you to succeed. They never did. It's simply not part of their business plan. That's why you can't get any good responses from their support teams. To them, you're red meat, intended to be consumed and discarded. Here's what they want from you. They want you to join their list. They want you to fall for at least 2 or 3 of their overhyped, overpromised products, blame yourself for being so stupid, and then go on your merry way. Their entire businesses are founded on your supposed stupidity and inaction. It's what keeps these gurus' wheels greased. And here's how the scam really works. What they do is find legitimate email merchants. People who have names of folks, just like you, who are legitimately interested in starting their own online business. They pay a small fee to temporarily rent your name. But the gurus can't stand losing money, and their chance to make that money back is short. So they will hammer you day after day, and even twice a day, with the hypiest, lamest, and most downright unethical offers they can find, until you cave, knowing that if they can just get you to buy 1 or 2 of them, they've made a profit. The products suck because they aren't products at all. They are simply a distraction to keep you busy with something before you refund, before their next rental period is up. The product owners know this, which is why they consistently churn out crap. Now recently, you guys did something that made those gurus mad. You stopped buying into their crap and started refunding it. And it caused merchants like Clickbank to stop allowing that nonsense in their marketplace. But the gurus were ready for that. They moved on to plan B, an even bigger lie and an even bigger scam. If you haven't been living under a rock, you've heard this scam yelled from all the hilltops. And if you've ever heard a guru say, Clickbank is dead, we've got something 100 times bigger. We've got something that puts Clickbank to shame. Oh, really, gurus? Well, this account from just 2 weeks ago tells me that Clickbank is alive and well. And your emails to me asking to borrow money are telling me that whatever new industry you found, it's got them further into the hole than they were when they started. Want to know the truth? Clickbank isn't dead, but the gurus are. Sure, they come up now and again for their last gasp of air, but they're wounded and dying, and an ugly death it is. Folks, I'm going to tell you a story here. The story is a bit different from the variety you're accustomed to. It's 100% real, verified by Clickbank. As I told you, the BS stops here. When I get cranking online, it seems like I couldn't miss. To keep things interesting for myself, I came up with targets, something to aim for and shoot at. Eventually I made a number in my head, something I wanted to hit, something that would push me beyond my limits. I vowed to make a steady annual salary now, for the rest of my life. Enough money that with inflation taken into account, I'd never need to work again. There was a time when I thought this was astronomical. Well, guess what? I'm 29 years old, and I just hit the target. My career and rise to the top has looked like an I am highlight reel. Don't believe me? Ask around. Who is consistently on top year after year? Who has unleashed the most influential Clickbank codes that have transformed lives overnight? Only one, Tim Becker. And my saving grace has been one thing: to stay decades ahead of the competition in traffic technology. And it's been a monster of a job to keep up, which is why I hired a full-time tech team in India to knock out the insane software tweaks and updates on a weekly basis. That's exactly what they've done before over the past X amount of years, and it's paid off. The past few years have been a blessing to my bank account. I have officially afforded myself a break, a year to step away from the business, a gift to my girlfriend. When she asks something, she gets it. So we are moving to Aruba, a perfect destination for an undefined sabbatical of sorts. I am renting out my properties in Holland while I'm away. Everything is prepared because I've spent enough years competing with myself. I've decided that this year, 2012, will be different. It's a year of celebration for me, a sabbatical that's badly needed. I want to think of nothing else but my tan for the next 365 days. Lucky for you, in my absence I leave a large void, a void I'm going to allow you to fill. As I spend my days tanning in the sun, nowhere near a laptop, I'm giving you the opportunities to step into my shoes, because my team is still churning out software technologies better than ever. That means there's 12 months of heavy profit for those who wish to manage it all. It'll be a shame to just let that X amount of money go to waste, don't you think? So why not rent it out? Take my annual salary, take my business, take my team, my sites, my cash, go ahead, rent my life. In short, be Tim Becker for a full year. You get everything. Everything but my woman and my toothbrush. Everything else is fair game. In fact, better than that. What I've had my team do is organize everything that's going to work from now until 2012 is done, and organize it into one simple paint-by-numbers system that you can pick up, profit with today, and for the rest of your career. This is the crowning achievement of our years of testing, and we call it the new Clickbank code. And yes, Clickbank is where you want to be. Despite the heavy guru disinfo campaign to the contrary, you see, with gurus, almost everything out of their mouth is a complete fabrication. You can almost set a clock by it. If they say left, go right. When they say bye, avoid it like the plague. So it's not surprising when I hear things like, IM is dead, or Clickbank will never recover. It always seems to be coming from the same crowd. They say it's dead. I say it's never been more alive. I'm going to show you how alive it really is. You see, every morning when I wake up and I check my income streams, I've made thousands of dollars, and it takes me no more than 30 to 60 minutes a day. The new Clickbank code shows you how. The wannabes see Clickbank as a static platform with just limited possibilities, where hundreds of thousands of people are fighting for the same 1% of the pie. The elite you're about to be a part of sees Clickbank as one huge dynamic money tree and sees Clickbank's static features as just a starting point of an endless number of ways to make fast, automated commissions. The new Clickbank code shows you how. In my world, the world you're about to enter, we literally throw out the nets and take off for lunch. And during that time we're away, there are more fish swimming into their nets than they can even eat for a lifetime. Because we aim for true wealth, which in my book means earning more than you could ever spend in a given moment, with no product, no prior skills, and no experience. You are about to be in ownership of this kind of secret knowledge and technology. Exact details why just a handful of people are winning the game, millions per year, and why you are not. Discover how you become the next Clickbank elite guys like us. We rake in millions per year, and that's all in less than 1 to 2 hours per day of work. Remember, the new Clickbank code isn't just a system, it's a masterpiece. Right now, today, I'm going to do something that our elite society has selfishly promised ourselves we would never do. I'm going to let you in on it if you're fast enough. I know you're tired of being dealt the losing hand over and over again by all the gurus. By now, you're definitely aware that those golden magic one-click millionaire makers simply do not exist and never have existed. Our code easily makes us $80,000 per month. At the end of the day, I know you are finally ready for a real money-making opportunity that is backed up with real claims and legit proof. So don't take my word for it. Do your own research. There are many fakers around that can show you screenshots with huge Clickbank earnings, which says nothing about their actual profit or ambition to tell you how to do it, right? There are a few very easy ways to check whether someone is the real deal or just a total rip-off scumbag scam artist. Let me introduce you to the reality check. Real or not real? We'll soon find out. Check 1. The Alexa and Complete.com check. You can be fooled with the BS stories, lies, and fakes earnings edited screenshots. They're actually very easy to fake. Complete and Alexa are honest and real third-party, non-biased website ranking websites. That is not something that can be faked. Go to www.complete.com or www.alexa.com and enter one of our sites and then hit search. Do you see it? Complete estimates our traffic as ranked number 44,394th in the whole world. Out of billions and billions, maybe even trillions of websites on the planet, we rank around number 44,000th in the entire world. I guess you can only imagine how much traffic we are driving to all of our websites and affiliate pages. If that doesn't convince you that we are the real deal, and that I know what I'm talking about, I don't know what will. We only work with the best. Yes, our elite society are real people, duh. And yes, to be honest, we only work with the best, the creme de la creme. Our IT company won awards from billion-dollar companies like #1 for eBay Motor Awards. We have over 200 years of accumulated marketing and development experience, all lined up to bring you the best you can get. Of course, I can give you a small taste of what our Clickbank accounts look like, just to go with the flow. This code gives us the kind of life we can take 6, 7 vacations a year, whenever and wherever we want. We are now guys who can afford anything their families ask for and have never had to break a sweat to get it. And we can be real jackasses not to share something like this. So now it's your turn. You really can buy whatever you want for whoever you want, anytime. You really can be totally free, totally rich in your own terms. You really can quit your 9-to-5 job. But most of all, it's important to believe that this can and will work for anyone, anywhere. If you have a computer, access to the internet, and the desire to make money, you can do this and start making money online. You already have almost everything you need to start making crazy amounts of money faster than you think. Just promise me to take a picture of your face and send it to me when you're going through this code and use it for the first time. To be honest, I'm pretty sure that most people probably wouldn't let this kind of system go at any price. Here's the compromise we made. We decided to pick a number that would be fair for us and to the market that has been waiting for so long for something like this to come along. We're clearly not going to charge 6 or 7 figures for this code. Also not $997, even though I'm fairly confident you can make much, much more than that. As you can tell by the story, we're not releasing this to make a whole lot of money. Our code already made us all the money we could need or spend for that matter. It's about protecting you and ourselves from the scammers that get more dirty every day as this goes on, and being responsible for shutting them out. It's about showing everyone that comes on this board with us that making money online is not impossible. It's about pulling out all the people that are allowed in this program from the ongoing guru trap. Being responsible for all those things is what makes men heroes. And that's what we want to be. We want to make this very clear to you. You absolutely do not have to buy this from us. You can figure out all the steps that make this code legendary. But there's one problem. You need to somehow find 200 years for yourself to test this stuff out. Yep, I said 200 years. And $500,000. Because that's exactly how much time and money our society has spent combined crafting the Clickbank code. Then you're in business. But if you think you can do this faster or cheaper, then you're sadly mistaken. That's what this code is actually worth. $500 is a fair price for a superb cash-pulling script like this. A steal for something that has already generated over $356,000 worth of affiliate sales for us on Easy Street. Ask yourself, what if this code generated 1/100th of what it's generated for us, for you? Would it be the most important, lucrative investment you've ever made? How hard would you kick yourself if you let this opportunity like that slide? Listen, we're looking for people who are ready to end the struggle. Act right now and put this code through its pages. So let's cut to the chase. It's not going to cost you $500. At first we toyed with the idea of $197, but we want to explode this system onto the scene. And in our estimation, it might take a little too long to find the maximum number of buyers at this price point. Our assistant suggested $97. That's where we wanted to sell this at first. But then, Jesse of all people suggested we price this at $47 so everybody could get in if they were serious enough. And it would allow us to recoup our investment. So that's where we're at, $47. Stir that price around in your head a little bit. Really grasp it. Because as of right now, we're going to let you in for just $37. So listen, if you want in, get in now. If you don't, then best of luck to you. At this point, we've made this code truly available for everyone. So the choice is yours. You need to make a decision right now and decide if you want to continue on with your life exactly how it is or jump at this seriously discounted offer for the new Clickbank code. Our 100% no risk to you 60-day guarantee. I want to make this absolutely clear. If at any time during the first 60 days, that's a whole 2 months, for any reason, you're not absolutely thrilled with the money you're making, all you have to do is send me a quick email and I'll refund every penny you paid on the spot, guaranteed. And everything after that is pure profit. Remember, you have my rock solid 100% satisfaction guaranteed that if you don't start getting results instantly, you pay nothing. This is a one-time charge. No BS terms and conditions. You must believe in yourself. Don't let those fakers win with their gravy train of lies and BS. I know what you're thinking. I don't want to be taken for a ride. Not again. You won't. Write this down. We made this code so anyone with a computer and internet connections can start making money with no website or affiliate marketing experience at all. In fact, there's no phone calls to make, no drop shipping, no keeping vendors happy. It was designed to be the most efficient possible way to get any beginner from start to profit in the shortest time imaginable. It's being done day in and day out, but only if you come on board with us now, and the train is leaving the station. Take your chance right now. It's just $37, and with a completely risk-free guarantee backing you up, you have nothing to lose. I only ask one thing in return. Just promise me you'll take a picture of your face when you put this on to use as a testimonial and send it to me. I'll make sure to add your testimonial up here, like the others here that are already on here as proof. Now it's decision time. So let's get right to it. You know what the price is. You know what the code can do. And you know you can try it out completely risk-free and use to profit from yourself. Smashing your bank accounts with cold hard cash day in, day out. It's time to make a choice. Either you keep doing what you've been doing and buy all the outdated garbage that's there and gets you nowhere but broke and confused, or choose to win with a proven system with real proof and real results. Before you decide, I want to tell you something I've learned several years ago. If you stay on the path you're on, you're going to keep getting the same results you've been getting. Change starts right here from making a decision like this. Before you go, I want you to take a good long look at the image below. Just look at them and think about it. All these people, all of us have no boss. We have nobody to answer to. It's just us and our freedom. And let me tell you, it feels incredible. Get involved with our product and you will land yourself in that list, just like them, living the same life of freedom that they live. Can you see yourself in our shoes? If the answer is yes, then click the Add to Cart button now. Click it now before someone else takes your spot and this offer shuts down for good. Thanks again for stopping by our site. I have no idea who sent you here or how you got here. But what I do know is that once you get in this program, you will have instant access to our code, which includes over 100 years of accumulated Clickbank experience. Secrets you can absorb and use to profit from yourself big time in under a few hours. That's what I truly call a shortcut to fast cash commissions. Your choice. I'll see you on the inside in the members area. P.S. One more thing. Just remember, I have taken all the risk out of this for you. Even if you are not 1,000% happy with this groundbreaking code, then I will make sure you get every dime back from your purchase. Every last cent, no questions asked. Thanks, and I'll see you on the inside.